this video, we're going to develop what we mean by exploring our first direction, called reduce clients' overall cost. The final overall cost supported by clients for using your products or services has many aspects. There is the cost of selecting your product before the actual transaction, the cost of acquiring your product or service, the actual price in fact, the cost incurred after the sale, like maintenance, repairs, additional necessary products or services, training of staff, and so on. Exploring this direction is asking yourselves, is there one or several elements of cost that I could reduce or change for my clients? Let's look at 3 different examples. Blocket is a successful Swedish business of online classified ads that has been copied in many countries. In France, it's called 𝐒𝐷𝐻𝐿. In the US, it's called Craigslist. It has redefined the classified ads industry. Ads are posted and consulted for free. Posting and consulting are very simple processes as the site's functionalities are very basic. First a search by geographical area, then a search by category of objects, the most recent ads coming first. Only a few features as adding photos to your ad or having some parts of the ad in bold or marking your ad as urgent have to be paid for a very small fee. In other words, it's a freemium model. Most features are available for free, provide a very successful and valuable service, and a few of them only have to be paid for. The company is betting on volume and special services to businesses, bulk ads, to generate its revenue. It's always a good idea to ask yourself these provocative questions. Can I make my product or service free for my client? The company that has implemented the best this radical idea is 𝐃�𝐀𝐑𝐄, which we have mentioned earlier, making their urban furniture free for municipalities. A second example is NetJets. This company has understood that using a corporate jet is often too expensive for companies, even though it's the most flexible means of long-distance transportation. In 1986, NetJets invented fractional aircraft ownership. Every year, NetJets flies over 300,000 flights to over 170 countries. When you buy a NetJets share, you own an interest in a specific serial numbered aircraft from the NetJets fleet. A NetJets share costs you a fraction of the price of owning a whole aircraft, provides you with greater flexibility than owning a single aircraft, and you don't have to worry about managing it. With as little as 4 to 6 hours notice, your jet or an identical one from the NetJets fleet will be ready and waiting for you. Our last example is 𝐒𝐷𝐻𝐿𝐿. This company has been able to reduce the price of consuming a bottle of water at a restaurant for consumers and has also reduced the price of acquiring this bottle for the restaurant owner. Created in 2011, 𝐒𝐍𝐿𝐿 rents to restaurant owners ultra-high performance filtration equipment on long-term contracts that purifies tap water and introduces gas for a sparkling version. The restaurant owner bottles the water on site and recycles the glass bottles by washing them in his own dishwasher. He eliminates chores such as carrying heavy boxes of bottles and storage. His total cost is quite reduced. In parallel, he can sell this bottle to his customers at about half the price of branded mineral water, without crushing his margin per bottle, while increasing volumes to compensate largely for the lower absolute profit. As a conclusion, the 3 questions to ask yourselves to explore these first directions are: can you strip down your offer in such a way as to lower your cost and therefore your price for the client? Can you offer a part of your product or services for free as to increase volumes? Can you reduce other peripheral costs incurred by clients? So this was our first direction related to the value proposition. Please join us for the next video about the second direction, reduce clients' hassles.